What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Man, we have some groundbreaking information that kind of happened on the NBA side that might just leak into the WNBA side, as from what Stephen A is saying on First Take. We're about to get all the way into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 34.6. So if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Let's get it. All right, so the groundbreaking news was basically Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier all allegedly tied up into some illegal gambling operations that's been going on for a while, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play this quick clip so he can give y'all the background of what's going on. And then we're going to jump into what Stephen A. Smith had to say, okay?
Good morning. Today we are here in New York to announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra. The men and women up here standing with me represent a small portion of the leadership team that brought profound justice in an era that needed it more than any. I'll just highlight some of the details in the case and the FBI work, and then you'll hear from the others. But as you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families.
So I'm not going to, bore y'all to death with the whole thing, but basically that's what it's tying into. Mob families and basketball players. Like what? Basketball players, coaches, people who done touched the league. What is going on, man? This is crazy work. Now, we slide over to First Take. Stephen A. Smith kind of touched on the subject, and they were all kind of talking about some things, but I wanted to focus on what Stephen A. Smith was saying. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Living in terms of politics. How many times, for one incident after another, have I said, Trump is coming? He's coming. I'm going to say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ICE is going to be there, looking to engage in mass deportations. The Super Bowl, disrupting things. Big night for the NBA. Wembanyama put on a show. That has now been smeared because we're talking about this story, okay? Remember, Trump has a long, long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, or whatever the case may be. This was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised if the WNBA is next on his list. Mm-hmm. Because when you've got all of these protests that have been going out there and people that have been protesting against him and what have you, this man is coming. He's coming. And I've been saying it for a long time. And to me, this is the latest nugget of evidence that we're talking about right here. That's not to question the legitimacy of the case. We don't know. We're all sitting up here and we're saying that we don't know. But anybody that has been around him, anybody that has talked to him, anybody that has seen his reactions from the sports leagues and the positions that people have taken, they are not surprised at what's going on today. I'm watching a press conference with the director of the FBI. Tell me when we've seen that. We've seen people, we've seen accusations before. We've seen athletes get in trouble with the law before. You don't see the director of the FBI having a press conference. It's not coincidental. It's not an accident. It's a statement. And it's a warning that more is coming. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're saying here. And everybody better, I'm just telling you, it's as serious as it gets. This ain't the platform for me to get into it the way I'm going to get into it. But I've been saying he's coming. He's coming because in his eyes, folks try to throw him in jail. In his eyes, he's innocent. They try to put me behind bars. I'm getting everybody. He's not playing. And so this, in a lot of people's eyes, talk to people in the NBA, talk to people in the NFL, talk to people in the world of sports. They think this is like the tip of the iceberg. These are the kind of words that are coming out of people's mouths. It's not a surprise. It's very disheartening. It's very concerning. We don't know where this is going to go. But this is just the tip of the iceberg.
The crazy thing is, man, they promote gambling heavily, though, all over ESPN. I mean, they have ESPN bets, FanDuel all over the place. Who else they be promoting? They be promoting a lot of the gambling sites. So I'm like, yo, what? Why y'all trying to crack down now? Like, I literally saw, I want to show y'all this, man. I saw somebody point this out because I saw it earlier this morning, too. Where is it? My goodness. They literally were promoting gambling and then took it off. Hold on.
It was something that,
like, if you look at the bottom, just pay attention to the bottom here.
Like ESPN.
I don't have to hear him. Just look at the bottom. Watch how they take the ESPN bet off. I saw this morning, and I'm like, wait a minute, fam. How y'all talking about betting and all this is bad and da-da-da-da-da, but y'all have the betting on the bottom banner. Look, they took it off. Look. Like, what's going on, man? But no, they're saying this is tied into mobs. Like, this is crazy, fam. This is crazy. I mean, this is groundbreaking news for the NBA and for the WNBA. All sports, honestly. All sports, because I know there's some illegal gambling going on, man. There is some illegal gambling going on throughout these leagues, fam. Have to be. Like, Terry Rozier, I remember specifically this one game where he literally looked like he was throwing a game, man. Like, he was making terrible passes, airballing his shots. I'm like, yo, there's no way he's this bad. There's no way he's this bad, man. Yeah, he looked like he was throwing the game. Yeah, man, so I don't know exactly what that means for the WNBA to say that Trump is coming. I wouldn't be surprised that he finds something, you know, if that's the case. If he really does crack down on the illegal stuff going on in the leagues, I wouldn't be surprised that he finds something. I remember somebody asked me, so who do you trust? Do you trust the players? Do you trust the owners? I don't trust either one of them. I'm just going to keep it a grand. I don't trust either one of them, man. I need solid evidence before I can trust anybody. Now, granted, I was leaning towards the players at first, you know, when Collier came out and said what she said. But then, you know, I started putting a couple of things together, and it's like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised that somebody or both sides are lying a little bit to win over the public, although I don't feel like that's what they need to do. Just be real with each other and get the job done. It is kind of sad that this take away from the highlights of Wemby. Man, Wemby was balling last night. And then, of course, you had Ja Morant who went crazy. Who else? Somebody else dropped 40. I forgot who it was. But, yeah, it's sad that you got to talk about this, but this is crazy. I never thought that it would be tied to a mob that deep. Oh, my goodness. Like, you should have saw how shook they were on ESPN to even bring up mob names. Like, they didn't even want to say anything. That's how dangerous it is. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think there are more people behind this who are tied within the WNBA, the NBA, all the other leagues? Do y'all think they'll find more people? Or do y'all think it stops right here? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.